What's up? Sorry, I'm sick. Me and my wife are both sick. It's never fun. What's up, Snow Leopard? What's up, Kay? What's up, Dirty? Naomi, hello, hello. Dying. All kinds of stuffed up. Sick as heck. You just woke up? Yeah, I just woke up not that long ago too, but we gotta make that money, so I'm trying to make the most of my time. I'm taking this month extremely serious. What's up, Walmart? Hello, hello. I bet you didn't expect to ever see us live this early, unless we were at like a con or something. Sometimes I go live this early at a con. 3 minutes ago, I believe it too. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning yet. Getting ready for school. That's what's up. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna like work on some fursuit stuff maybe. I don't expect this live to be very busy because it's like so early. But I personally, I could go live like this all the time. But you know, she needs like her beauty sleep, and when she gets up, she's got like stuff that she needs to do. You know how girls be. They got to do their hair. They got to do their makeup and stuff. Me, on the other hand, I'm just your regular old average dude. I just wake up. I don't even brush my hair, man. Look at my hair. Hold on. Look at my hair. I didn't even bother doing my hair before live. What's up, everyone? Reality shows? It depends. It depends on what it is, because I don't really like, I don't like drama shows. Like, if it's a reality show where it's just a bunch of people arguing and stuff, I don't really, you know, it's not my type of thing. Hair is amazing. What made you say that? My hair is way too long, it's way too poofy, and it's stubborn. Also, give me 1 second. I need to aim this fan at me. It's a little hot in here. That'll be better. Shiny. So my hair is shiny? Bro. Why is it that when some people, like, look at how stubborn my hair is. Look at this. What is this? What is that? What is this? What is this, like a bird's nest? What is that? Unreal. I'm not gonna say your name. All you have to do is just say hello. Train. That's what's up. I don't know, man. I don't know how many trains I've been on. I think like 2 when I was really young. What's up, Tay Tay? Hello, hello. Goodbye, Bubba. I said your name as I banned you. Congratulations. Hope that's what you got. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. I don't know why people join in there just like say my name. It makes no sense. It's like a weird kink thing. Say my name. Say my name. What's up, Goofy? Like, why would I say your name? I don't even know who the heck you are. I'll say Walmart's name, though. I'll say Naomi's name. Because y'all are cool. Also, I don't really know what the point of this live is, but trying to just like sell stuff, maybe get some hype. I don't really know. I've never really gone live this early, except for very, very, very rarely. Like on vacation, I'll get up super early and go outside and go live. Wait, boo. What? Huh? Are you asking me to play a movie for you? No, not you, Naomi. I was confused about Tay Tay's comment. I never heard of that movie, though. Also, if anybody drops any memes, I don't know nothing about memes. That would be my wife, who's not here. So, you're probably going to get a confused reaction from me. I don't know too much about them memes, y'all. Nothing. What? Doug, I'm sorry, brother. You're not making any sense. I'm sorry. Maybe you are. It's just me. What's up, Ray? Hello, hello. Guys, we're both trying to get over concrete. It's been some poop. A lot of spit and build up and mucus and stuff. It's still completely dark out here. Let me show you. I'm up so early that it's just pitch black outside still. Well, I guess it's not pitch black anymore, but still quite dark though. Ugh. God, our door is difficult to shut. The movie is called Descendants. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't think... Was I talking about a movie? So calm. Yeah, me personally, like... I think that the nighttime is the best. I've always thought that, ever since I was young. And the reason is, like, it feels like the world around you is asleep, and everything is so peaceful. Like, if you needed to do anything, you could get it done at night, because nobody's gonna bug you. I mean, is your mom gonna be calling you at 4 a.m., 2 a.m.? Who's gonna be bugging you? Your job? Nobody. Nobody bugs you in the middle of the night. It's peaceful. So I agree. I think nighttime, best time. The Say My Name guy? Oh, that person was silly. We get a lot of people that do that. Spaghetti. The noodles? Spaghetti noodles are cool. Spaghetti is buns. You haven't had any good spaghetti then. You gotta try my spaghetti, homie. I'll make the best spaghetti on earth. Stay guarded by gate for a while. That's what's up. Like some type of night security thing, that's cool. I used to work in food. I was in the food industry and I was a general manager, so I wasn't working like at night because restaurants aren't open at night, but yeah, I would usually come in at like super freaking early and stay all the way through dinner and stuff. Like I was working big hours. No idea what to do. I'm not sure, Rain. Just do whatever you want to do, though. Don't do something that you don't want to do. Do something that you enjoy. You only like your grandma's spaghetti? I promise you, you'd like my spaghetti too. I was a general manager in the food industry. I cooked for a living, man. Like, for example, whenever you go into a restaurant, if they have like new items on the menu and stuff like that, usually it's the general manager that comes up with that stuff. They develop the menu, they do seasonal items, all the hiring and firing, that type of stuff, but they're usually like really, really involved with the menu and stuff. Ship it to you. So I would, but then by the time it gets to you, it might not be that good. And I don't want you thinking I'm a liar. Play Daisy. Daisy is a cool game. I never really got too into it, but it seems cool though. I did play it a tiny bit, but it's just, man, it takes a little bit too long. Like, you gotta be patient and smart in that game. Like, you can't just run right up and start slapping people. I know, right, Electric? I don't need no sleep, dog. I'm good. I'm determined, man. This month, guys, listen. It's not like we want to make more money. We have to make more money this month. We have to. Otherwise, the channel will not exist anymore. We need to make a lot of money this month. And the only way we're going to do that is by going live a lot, me putting in a ton of hours, selling tails, making stuff. That's why I'm here at 7 a.m. You know, just about everything. I don't need help with anything. It's not that I'm bad at it or anything, it's just not my 100% my style of game. Like, if I'm going to play a shooting game, I'd rather play Call of Duty, because it's just running gun technically, you know. But yeah, we got to pay them bills, man, for real. Seriously. Things have been really, really hard for us, so I'm trying to do everything I can to try and fix this situation. Like going live and working and stuff, like I'm trying as much as I can. Thank you for the 30 jewels, Lewis. I appreciate it. The flower smelled amazing. Thank you very much. We need to make a whole lot, Tay. To be honest with you, our monthly bills are like $1,700 a month between rent, a loan payment, car insurance, renter's insurance, electric bill, gas bill, water bill. We have to pay all the bills, everything. Electric, gas, water, car insurance, renter's insurance, rent itself, a loan repayment, gas for the car, groceries. I mean, we have so many bills. Our monthly bills are actually more about $2,000 when you include groceries and gas. So, we need to make a lot, a whole lot. Probably about $2,000 or more. A whole lot. PV anyway. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, dude, at all. But if I was going to play DayZ, I would also probably play PV, because again, like, that's the type of game where the combat has a very specific style. It's like, I dare to say, like, realistic. Like, you're not just running around the corner blasting people. Like, you gotta kind of put thought into it, and like maybe stalk people a little bit, like, you know, be lurking in the grass, type of stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know why you would be in your closet. I mean, but yeah. Which one is my favorite fursuit? All of them. I made them both. And Tay, that's completely up to you, dog. If anybody wants to donate money, they totally can. If not, it is what it is. But that's why I'm here today, trying to make us a little bit of extra money, whether it's through the kindness of people's hearts, whether it's by people getting names on the wall, whether it's by people buying things like tails or getting a commission. I can't see your parent. How would your parents? What? You see why that's hard to believe, right? That your parents are making you sleep in the closet. I don't really know if I believe that. Furry. Yeah. That's right. Like the live. That's right. That's right. Dang, man, almost no likes though. Let me make a poll. Thank you, Kay. Hey, thank you for the couple people that did leave a like. I appreciate it. I made a poll. Thank you for the reminder. No trauma dumping in the chat, by the way. I was just saying, I'm not like, is the wall behind me? That's for anybody who donates money, at least $10, they get their name on the wall. It's just a way of us giving back to our supporters. Yeah, the likes help the algorithm a lot. Yeah, it's just me. She'll be asleep for hours probably. Hey man, I'm doing what I gotta do, man. I'm worried about the bills. I'm worried about our house. I'm worried about um, us being able to just live life, man. Me and her are extremely happy together. The only issue is money. That's it. If we just had a little bit more money, everything would actually be perfect. And I would literally say I have the perfect life. But you know, it's hard to even make enough money to pay rent. I'm not even talking about vacation money. I just want rent to be paid. Period. Just rent. I don't care about going to Florida. I don't care about taking a cruise to the Bahamas. I don't care that I'm almost 30 and I've never been to Las Vegas. I don't care about any of that stuff. I just want to pay rent. And that's all good, dude. Anybody watching that can't donate or doesn't want to donate, you don't have to, dog. I'm not even asking. I'm just mentioning that money is tight, as most of you know. I'm sure everybody in the chat would like more money too, right? Tay, that's completely up to you. Just know that if you do want to donate, we do have our Cash App linked in our bio. Like if you go to our bio here on YouTube and you click on the card or Linktree link, there is a link to our Cash App. If you do want to genuinely support us, we appreciate it. If not, again, it's okay, man. I'm here really early. I know what it takes to make money, so I'm willing to do it. So, and you can't help by engaging. Exactly, dude. That's why I'm like, if you guys can't donate, which it's okay, man. I don't expect everybody that watches us to donate. That'd be crazy. And donate money at least. You're donating time. You're donating your comments. You're helping the algorithm, people. You really are. Every additional like comment and everything helps a lot. Tay, I'm not sure how you planned on donating money to us if you don't even have Cash App or anything. And yeah, engagement is extremely important, man. Imagine if all of you guys weren't here talking to me right now and I was just waiting for somebody to say something. Imagine how awkward the live would be. That sounds good, Walmart. It's no problem. I'm happy to like work for the money too. I don't even really care about people just straight up donating. Like I would love it if people would just get commissions and stuff from me. Like we could survive off of that. If I just had enough commissions, we could survive off of just that. So. Well, thanks, Tay. I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to never do that again, though. I'm sitting here talking about how badly we need money, and then you say you're able to donate, and I let you know how, and then you say I can't do that. So, in other words, I don't think you're gonna be donating. So, please don't debate me like that unless you want to get banned. I'm in a spot now where I'm trying to make us this money before me and my wife lose the house that we live in. So please don't bait me like that, or I will ban you. You don't have to donate money, but don't play with me. And I guess thanks for the thought, but like, how else? That's not, I don't know. I don't know. Most people just have Cash App. I don't know. I mean, you can donate on YouTube if you like. Just know that that's not gonna actually help us today. I'll explain why. Anybody who donates money in YouTube, we don't get that money until the next month on the 21st. So, right now, the month is April, right? Any money that we make in April, from April 1st to the last day of April, all of the money that we make this month, all of it comes in next month, May, on the 21st. So, if this person did donate money today to our YouTube, I will not see that money for 6 weeks. It's going to take a month and a half for me to even see that. I mean, Tay, it seems like you meant to, but it's all good. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just saying, why would you tell me that you could donate if you can't? Like, does that seem nice to you? It's not very nice. And yeah, Duke has it right. Yep, they take about 30% and pay monthly. Which, in the future, I'm sorry, in the future, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But like in the moment, we really need everything. So, like, say somebody comes in here and donates like $500 in our YouTube, like that would be great next month on the 21st. But I don't even know if we can make it to that day. I genuinely don't. And we still owed money, not from last month, but from the month before. So January, February. We still owed money from February's bills. Then all of March's bills. And now April's. So we have to pay back the rest of February, plus all of March. Then come up with all the money for April, all by the end of this month. I mean, Tay, dude, it's up to you, bro. It's up to you, dude. I'm not asking you. I'm not telling you to do nothing. I'm just saying, dog. If you want to donate, please do. If you don't want to donate, just please stop talking about it. If you do download Cash App, I hope it works out. That's all. I'm not asking you. I'm not even trying to pressure you or nothing, dude. It's for real. You're the one that brought it up, so I'm just talking to you about it because you brought it up. But yeah, Cash App is suggested because there's no fees. Behind Cash App, it would be Venmo. We do have Venmo as well. We also have PayPal, but PayPal takes massive fees and they genuinely just don't care at all about the people who use the app. PayPal sided with the scammer twice. So once we're better on money, I'm actually going to not use PayPal, period. So, that's our choice. Because PayPal's some scammers, dude. Yeah, PayPal takes fees, but they're also scammers. 2 different times, somebody canceled their credit card and refunded their payment on PayPal, and PayPal sided with them both times, even though I had all the proof. So that's why we don't mess with PayPal, period. I mean, I guess if people wanted to donate or something, but I'm not taking any big payments through PayPal. How does Duke know this? I don't know. It's an IT. I see, they're the typical IT furry. It's almost like they've used it before. 14. So Tay, I don't understand, bro. Are you just messing with me? Because Tay, you're the one that brought up donating, and I was like, if you want to donate, you can. And then you were like, blah 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 blah, and now you're like, I can download it. And then you're like, I'm 14, dude. You literally are here, there, here, there, here, there. You're flip flopping so much, starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Like I said before, I'm asking you very simply and clearly, if you don't want to donate, just please stop talking about it, dude. I need money so bad, dude. I would literally sell one of my lungs right now if on the black market to pay our bills. I would actually sell one of my organs. So please, kindly, please, from the bottom of my heart, stop messing with me, please. You can donate if you'd like. If not, please just stop talking about it, dude. And Naomi, I mean, you know the tails are for sale. One day. But that day may not be tomorrow. Maybe not even next week. But one day, Naomi, I know you'll come through and get a tail from us. What's up, little fluff nugget? Who messaged me? Who messaged me? So, how's everyone doing? I can't wait for Stizzy to not be sick anymore. We really, really need to get all this footage up that we took from the con and stuff. I already did most of my editing, but she's been sick, so she hasn't been able to do too much on her end until she feels better. But I hope that soon, though. We have to post and stuff. We have to. I'm about to just do the editing if she doesn't feel better soon. Gotta get those videos up ASAP. Now. I wanted to try to have a video up by yesterday. Yeah, I'm thankful that I'm not as sick as her, but I also feel bad because of that. Like, if I could choose one of us to be more sick than the other one, obviously I'd choose me. I don't want her to be more sick than me. I hate seeing her feeling bad like that. Having to get up every 10 seconds to sneeze and cough and all that. Some poop for real. But we don't really get sick too much though, so, you know. Pretty much just after cons. It's really like the only time. Now would be a great time to, if anybody like has any questions or anything about like, I don't know, man, like fursuit making, or if you have questions about like cons, like Motor City or anything like that, that would be a good time to ask. The chat isn't too busy, plus it's only me, so I don't have to like give short responses and let her talk since I'm the other one here. Downloading Cash App. That's what's up, Tay. Again, man, if you do end up donating, I really sincerely appreciate it, man, from the bottom of my heart. We both do. And I'd be very excited to be able to tell Stizzy when she wakes up that I got some hype. When is the next stream? I don't know. I'm trying to go live a lot. It's okay, Tay. Look, I am not upset, okay? I was just trying to make it clear to you that, you know, that I'm like, stressed, you know what I mean? I'm not upset, I'm stressed. So, that's all, you know? I'm not upset at all, dog. I'm just stressed. I'm extremely stressed. And, to be honest with you, man, we've had, like, so many people playing with us with money. It's very frustrating. And what I mean by that is, people sign up for commissions or agree to buy something and they'll put a small down payment on it, and then they end up not making any more payments and canceling the entire job because they can't afford it. And I know that you're not involved in that. That has nothing to do with you, but it did frustrate the heck out of me because last month we had 3 people cancel their commissions because they're just too broke. And then, you know, it's just kind of been like nonstop stress, money stress. Like every time I'm expecting something good to happen, it doesn't happen. So that's why I'm like, I was just trying to tell you, like, if you do want to donate, try and make it more of like a surprise thing. Like, you don't gotta tell me about it. It would be cool if you just did it. You know what I mean? And then that way, if anything happens and you can't donate, you don't, you know, you don't look like you debated me by saying it. Like, you know what I mean? That's all. You know, I ain't upset. It's all good. Guys, I'm gonna go get a Kool-Aid jammer. Hold on. I need a great Kool-Aid jammer. No, yeah, that's all I was trying to say, Naomi. And again, man, like we've had so many people tell us that they were gonna donate, and then they just don't do that as well. Like, it's just so frustrating, man. It feels like, if I had to guess, to be honest, I would say a lot of people want to support us and they want to help us, but they jump the gun, and they just like they just like say like I'm gonna do this or do that, and then it ends up not working out, even though they would like it to work out. But at the end of the day, that's still not very helpful. Like the thought behind it is helpful, and it's nice to know that people would like to help. But still, saying it and then not doing it is quite rude. You know what I mean? So like that's why I'm like I just try to tell people like just surprise us, just do it as a surprise. You know what I mean? Be worth it to ask for a down payment before. Huh? That's the way payment plans work, Duke. The first payment of the payment plan is considered the down payment. That's how it works. Like for example, oh my god, I'm dying. I used to have like I would like kind of just negotiate how much people are gonna pay. We would just talk about it, but now I just do a thing where it's 10% down and 10% per month. So say that you're getting a fancy head from me and it costs $1,600, and what would 10% of that be? 160. So the down payment for the payment plan would be $160, and then every month after that you would have to pay 160. So that's basically how that would work. But the first payment of the payment plan is the down payment. I understand, Duke, completely, dude. It's really frustrating to say the least, man. It's very frustrating to say the least. People like take up a lot of my time asking me about a quote and stuff, and I spend time like talking to them, asking them questions about it so that I could give them an appropriate price, and I take it very serious, and I put a lot of thought and stuff into it, and not only that, but then people don't even usually give me the liberty of letting me know. They're just like, for example, the last person that canceled their order, they waited until the 31st of last month, so 4 days ago, literally the last day of the month, to tell me that they can't make a payment. So from my point of view, I'm over here trying to pay our bills. All of our bills need to be paid by the end of the month, which would be the 31st. This person hits me up on the last day of the month and tells me I can't make my payment, which was the third person to do that last month. That is zero heads up. That is zero heads up. Where am I supposed to pull that money from to, you know what I mean? It's the actual wall. The name wall's the actual wall. The way it works is when the name wall fills up, we leave it the way it is for a while. But sorry, I'm starting to reduce. Let me just finish my thought first. But yeah, I basically wipe the names off because a washable marker, and then I paint over whatever's left. What's up, Lexi? Well, Duke, that's not just because that's the average age range doesn't mean that that's everybody that watches us. Like, I don't know how old you are, but you seem like you're older than that. So, not everybody that watches us is that age. Just because that's the majority doesn't mean that that's everybody. Also, need to remind you that, well, yeah, you're younger than me. Well, that's what I mean, though. There are people our age that are in the fandom and do watch. But I need to remind you that I do have a ton of commissions. I'll actually show you real quick. Hold on. Let me show you my commissions list. Okay. Let me show you this. So this is my commissions list. So I've got anything with a yellow circle is currently being worked on. Anything with a green check is already done. So as you can see, I've got like a stupid amount of commissions. Anything from like a head, a tail, hair floof, a paws with claws, a tail, arm sleeves, tail, paws. Like, I've got so much stuff, and some of them are like a full suit. Down here in payment plans, I've got another full suit. Like I've got things happening, dog. I meet plenty of adults that have money, but it's not enough to pay our bills, though. Like I used to be a general manager in food. I used to make a lot of money, guys. I was the head honcho. When you walk into the restaurant, I was the manager in charge. I was the top person there. You have a complaint about the food, you talk to me. You have a complaint about an employee, you talk to me. If an employee has a complaint about their job, they talk to me. Everybody talk to me. I used to make the big bucks. That's what I'm trying to do again. I've never been broke in my life, ever, until all this streaming stuff. And now, broke as heck, and I kind of hate it. I got you, Duke, for sure. It's just like, I don't want you guys to fall through completely. No, I understand, Duke. I completely get it. But think about it like this. So, even when people cancel their commissions and they cancel and they don't pay, is it stressful to me in the moment? Yes. Does it screw us in the moment? Yes. But in the long run, it actually helps us. Because when people do that, they don't get a refund. So, that person that waited until the 31st of last month to cancel, sure they canceled, and it made me mad, and they kind of screwed us. But, on the other hand, that $150 that they already paid us is down the drain for them. And that $150 that they paid us did help us in the past. So, plus, now I don't have to do that work. So it's like two pluses and a negative. We got money in the past from them, plus I don't have to do their work anymore. But the downside is that we didn't get more money from them right now in the moment. So it's like there's good and bad. I would say overall, more good than bad though, because like again, there's two positives and one negative. Like, at least I don't have to make that stuff. At least I don't have to refund them because it's their problem. And, but it sucks for the moment because we could have used that money. So it's like, what can you do, dude? Finally alive, not at midnight. I know, dude. Acorn, you can say that I just did this for you. Yeah, I went live like right after I woke up this morning trying to make that money, dog. I'm hoping that one way or another. Alright, Tay, all I'm gonna say to you, brother, is that if you ever come in here and bait me about money again, I'm gonna ban you permanently, because like, you just messed with me so much this morning. You said, I want to donate 60 to $100, then you said, I'm gonna donate that money, then you said, how can I donate that money? And I explained to you how. Then you said, I'm downloading Cash App. Made it sound like you're about to. Now you're saying, I'll try to donate. And I said, try. Don't quote me after school. At this point, you can just keep your money because you're stressing me out a lot. You just got me excited that I was going to have something good to tell my wife when she woke up. And now I don't. So thanks. Appreciate you. If you plan on coming back to our live and doing that again, you will be banned. I'm not banning you now, but why would you do that to me? Why would you mess with me like that, dog? Can't stand it. So rude, dude. So rude. The last interactions I had with a dog was like a dog attacking me. The people that lived across the street had a crazy pit bull, and it would always get loose. And it came over into our yard and attacked me, bit me in my own yard. I had to punch it in the head to get it off of me. Not a fan of big dogs. So, I've never had problems with dogs at all, ever, until that dog across the street. But this is just a house full of, like, trapping ghetto people, for real. It just suck. They all suck. They had no jobs, nothing at all, dude. Just hanging out, causing a nuisance all day, playing loud music, talking crap to all their neighbors, letting their dog out to attack people. So yeah, they're big pit bull, huge pit bull. I mean, bro, it's some type of pit bull that comes up to you and it's like, It's like jacked, fully grown jacked pit bull. But yeah, it came over and attacked me in my yard. It was biting me, so I had to punch it in the head to get it away from me. And no, they didn't apologize. The cops had to come out. I actually ended up in the street. I had my knife on me and stuff. I grabbed my knife and I went out of the road and I was like, come out here, let's solve our problems now. And they wouldn't do it. But I was ready to pop off right there because I'm not about to keep getting attacked. Plus the people that live in the house over there, they threatened me because I hit their dog. But I hit their dog because it was attacking me, biting me, and I'm severely allergic to dogs. So if that dog breaks my skin and stuff, I'll have to go to the hospital and it could be a big deal. So I was defending myself. But they got mad at me and started threatening me. So I grabbed my rather large knife and I went out and tried to get them to meet me in the middle of the street. They wouldn't do it. Then the cops came and they told me that I could go to jail for threatening them and stuff. Even though their dog attacked me, I was the one that was told I was gonna go to jail if anything else happened. The whole thing was just whack, dude. Can't stand it, man. Can't stand it. Also, their dog didn't just attack me one time. It attacked me twice. And the second time it attacked me, they weren't home. And it attacked me twice that day. It attacked me in my yard. So I ran back inside. Then I waited for their dog to to go away. I watched their dog go into their backyard. So then I ran over to their house and I tried to knock on their door really quick because I saw their dog in their backyard. So I tried to knock on their door because I was going to let them know, dog, this is the last time that if your animal attacks me again, I'll do what I have to do to defend myself. So nobody answered the door, and the big dog came running around from the back and attacked me again. And it attacked me in their yard. Of course, after their giant pit bull was attacking me and biting me in their yard, one of them opened up the door and started yelling at the dog. And then I told him, you are messing with the wrong one, dude. You are messing with the wrong person. And he was just like, blah, 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 blah. Dude, I can't with these people, man. Some people really test my patience a lot. Be the one getting arrested if it happened again. They got evicted. And no, even though the dog came onto my property to attack me, and we have video footage of the event, it wouldn't matter. You know why? The police told me that it would still be my fault because I verbally threatened them. So when I went out into the street with a knife and I told them, what's up? Come out here, man. Dude, I'm telling you, I was ready, man. Anybody came up to me right then, they would have been over for them. But yeah, they said that I threatened people and stuff, so it's like mutual type of thing, you know? Even though we have video of their dog in our yard attacking me on my own property. But whatever, dude. This country is whack, right? The rules, the laws, the court system, it's all whack. A lot of people out there that love the cops and they love the court and they love the government. A lot of people that like love all that stuff, they've never had a personal experience with like a personal run-in with the cops. I've seen countless videos. Oh, what's up, Summers, by the way? And what's up, Death? I've seen countless videos of people who were former like huge advocates of the police. They used to love them, but then they get mistreated one day. Next thing you know, boom, they get choke slammed or something out of nowhere because they like reached in their phone or reached in their pocket to grab their wallet to show their ID, but the cop thought they were reaching for a gun, so they got choke slammed, and they were like, "Oh my God, the cops, they're so violent." Like, yeah, that could happen to anybody, dude. Have a good night, Kay. I appreciate you a lot, Kay. You've been very, very helpful with us, just helping us nod. And Kay is one of these people that actually does stick to their payment plan as well. Like, Kay is now commissioned more than one thing, and they're just really, really on top of it. So, and they even started a new commission with me as well. They just paid off their. They ordered a pair of rather complicated paws, but then they also started a tail commission as well. Like, big shout out to Kay, for real, dude. With all the people messing around with money and stuff nowadays, it's so nice to see some people taking things serious, for real. So, shout out to Kay. Have a good night. or morning, I should say. Well, what's up, Tater? Hello, hello. Tater Gator. I was really curious who I would see this early in the morning. Wasn't sure who would all be around. It's pretty early, dude. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Just alright. Some things are going alright, some things are going terribly. But overall, okay. And how are you? First shooting at IKEA. It's not late at all. Thank you. That was one of our more recent videos. God, I'm sorry. My whole lungs and throat and face and head and everything are filled with spit. I'm all clogged up, dog. It's like somebody dumped a bunch of glue into my mouth while I was sleeping. And Tater, it's okay, man. You don't have to be here for every live. Our lives have been extremely random lately. We were like at the con for 4 days and stuff, so we were going live randomly at the con, and then the day after we got back from the con, we didn't go live. Yesterday we did a normal live. And then today I went live like almost an hour ago now. I went live at like 6:45 in the morning. Thank you, Tater. She's more sick than me. That's why she's still sleeping. She's got to get that rest and feel better. I hope so too, Dev. I hope so too. To be honest, it's all money problems. Like, if we had more money, everything would be completely fine. Like, literally everything. But we're trying. I'm making pre-made stuff. And I'm going to try to go live a whole lot. We got a lot of content that we recorded that needs to be edited by her before it can be uploaded. So that'll be really cool. Heck yeah. They were really excited for that, Tater. Thank you. In advance. I'm saying thank you before you even send it. Just because I know you've been putting in a lot of work over there, homie. Thank you. And thank you, Naomi. I hope we both feel better really soon. It's just kind of like con crud. It's just spit and like congestion and stuff. So I do think it'll pass in hopefully another day or two for real. It's not like we got COVID and it's going to keep us sick for like weeks. I understand, Tater. The art takes a while, plus like curating the package. If you don't know what curating means, that means like designing it. You know? That's all good, Naomi. We pretty much already know. With our lifestyle, we sit at home a lot, and we work from home. Like right now, I'm streaming on the couch. This is part of our job. The other part of my job is making fursuits, which I usually do right here on the floor in front of you. This is my workstation. I just clear out the floor area, and I just work right there on the floor. So everything is done. We pretty much live our entire life in this room that we're in right now. And then very rarely we go to a con where we're exposed to a bunch of germs that don't exist in our living room. So our bodies are like, whoa, whoa, how dare you? If we were out and about more often, we'd definitely be better, like not getting sick all the time. I hope so too, Death. A big part of it is just waiting. It's gonna take a lot of time. But all the big YouTube channels out there that are monetized all make good passive money. And I think that's the key to us being financially stable, is making passive income. And that's going to come from our YouTube videos. The more we upload, people will always, for real, people will continue to find us and go back and binge watch our videos. So we'll always make that passive income from our old views, old videos that we already made. That'll be helpful. Another thing I want to do is make patterns and sell them on Etsy and stuff like that. What's up, Kara? Hello, hello. Sorry, Tater, I'll read your comment in 1 second. Just want to finish my thought. But, for example, you guys know Spilt Grape Soda, Split Grape Soda. They are one of the bigger makers. They have one pattern. I think it's a hand paw pattern that has sold, like, so many copies that they have made, like, after taxes, they've made 6 figures off of that one pattern. Granted, they're very popular and stuff, but that's the type of money I mean. That person over at Spill Grape Soda made that pattern one time. They only made it once. They uploaded it, and now endless people can continue to buy it and buy it and buy it. So what took them initially a couple hours worth of work has made them over $100,000 based on just passive income. It is a lot of money, yeah. So that's what I'm talking about, dude. Imagine in the future, imagine if I'm uploading a bunch of patterns and stuff, and say I have 20 different patterns between feet paws and arm sleeves and whatever. I got a bunch of patterns on Etsy, and people are buying them here and there. Anytime somebody buys it, we make money, and it doesn't take any effort from us, you know what I mean? Like, I did at one point it took effort, but that was a long time ago. Just like YouTube videos. We record and we upload, but once they're up, those videos get views forever. So it's passive income. At the moment, it's not a ton of passive income. We make like $6 a day from YouTube. Back when we were getting more views, we used to make like almost $20 a day from YouTube, passive income, which was phenomenal. We can't wait to get back to that point. But yeah, passive income is the way, man. Kind of like being a landlord, you know? Into adding some drawings, but know that it's a size down box, so it's gonna be mostly fine. That's all good, Tater. We don't care how it looks, like the packaging and stuff. It's all good. But that's what I'm talking about, though, guys. Like, we need to get some passive income going right now, because everything that we make money from, we have to, like, we're putting in more time than it's worth. So I'll give you a couple examples. Like me going live right now. I've been live for almost an hour, and I haven't made a single penny. Not a single penny. However, if I woke up and I just started working on these pre-made tails, I could probably have both of these halves right here almost sewn up by now. And that will make me money. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's just bad luck. Like, everything we do, we're just not making enough money to get by. At the moment, to get caught up, we'd have to make and save like $140 a day or something like that. That's all good, Tater. But that's why I raised my fursuit prices and stuff, though. Like, everything that we do is just, I don't know. It's like a trade-off on the spot. We don't have any way to make money over time or passively at all. But it's poop. Well, so the thing about our lives, or at least the way it used to work, was basically that when we go live, we're investing into the mental aspect of it. Even though we're not always making money while we're live, it's more of investing into the community. So, like for example, K-Nation, the person that went to bed recently, they may not have donated money this live. However, whenever they see our lives, they get more and more emotionally attached to us and our content, which keeps them as a future customer. So, like, and that turnaround used to be a lot better though. Like, us going live, we used to find people like left and right. We would find people that would end up donating, people that would end up commissioning, blah, blah, blah. Lately, it's very tough. But, yeah, to get on the wall, you have to donate $10 or more. I'm sorry. And I would work on stuff while I'm live, but people generally don't care about that, like, as much. If she was out here in a week too, I would work on stuff, but think about it like this, alright? if I'm working on tails during live, I'm not making any money during that live, then is that live even worth happening in the first place? I think so, because I'm trying to build a relationship with all of you. Like you, Duke, you're always here. I don't think you've ever donated before, but we really vibe with you. It doesn't matter if you donate. I'm hoping one day, Duke, that if you do come upon some money, maybe you win the lottery, maybe a rich uncle from Europe dies that you never even knew about, and you inherit $500,000. Like if something happens one day, I'm hoping that all of the good memories and good relationship stuff that we've built up over this time, you'll come back to us and do something with us and help us out. So that's why I think the lives are important, and that's why I think that the quality of the lives matters a lot. Like I don't want to be all distracted working on stuff the whole time and like, you know, responding to people late and stuff. I feel like you gotta make people a priority. The people have always been a priority, our fans and the viewers and stuff. I'll make that whole. That's all good, Tater. I'm not tripping about it, dude. It's no problem. And no problem, Naomi. If it's too early, you should have just. You didn't even have to be here, though. You could have just went back to bed. I didn't mean to keep you up this early. Your uncle's rich. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that. I mean, you've been around a bit. It seems like you like the content and stuff. Otherwise, why would you keep coming back? So I'm just hoping that, despite not making the money here and now today, that, you know, if we just keep going live and we keep building up our relationship with everybody and all that, that one day when you guys do get money and you do need fursuit stuff, or you're just looking to maybe give yourself some good karma by donating to somebody or whatever, like whatever the situation is, I'm hoping one day it comes back to do some good for us. So it's actually me. I'm sorry, I'm sick. It's me and my wife who's still sleeping because it's really, really early. But we stream for a living, but I also make fursuits, and we also do other random stuff like just whatever kind of artistic stuff you might need. Like if you need any art, she does all types of furry art. We could do perler beads, all different types of stuff. I do tie-dye, like whatever, you know, just crafty people. Hey, Corin, that would be crazy if you got you sick through this screen. What's up, Finn? Hello. Yeah, we're at 41.2 for sure. Hey, Connor, thanks, man. To be honest, man, it's been really tough lately, but we used to be ballin' though. We used to be over on TikTok, and in the year 2023, we made like almost 6 figures just from all donations. Back in 2023, I was not a fursuit maker. We were not on YouTube. We didn't make videos or anything. We lived on only donations through our TikTok lives, and we made almost $100,000 off of just donations in 1 year, which was amazing. But all of that support left. All the people who donated that money, they're all gone. I think all of them realized how much they donated, and they were like, whoa, maybe I shouldn't have sent these random people on the internet $1,000. It was a fun year. To be honest, man, I kind of regret not trying to like do something better with that money, but I'm sure you might be able to understand like how it would feel. Try to put yourself in our position, right? We would go live every single day, no matter if it was a holiday, if it was a birthday. It didn't matter if we were sick. It didn't matter if our power went out. We would go somewhere that did have power and go live. Like we would go live every single day. It didn't matter if there was even a day that our heat went out. Our heater wasn't working. It was freezing. We still went live, dude. But so we were used to it, man. Every single day we would get that love. I'm telling you, there wasn't a single live that we would do where we would make like under $10. But then we would also have lives where we made thousands. The most we ever made in one live was over $4,000. In one live, we made over $4,000. Over $4,000 in just a couple hours. So I'm sure you could imagine how when you're riding a wave like that and everything is just going perfectly every single day. Every single day it was going good, every single day. And then it all just stops. Like, you could call me stupid. I think I'm stupid. I do think that we should have been prepared for the worst. However, I didn't really think that there was like a worst case scenario, man. I really thought that it was like, you know, like if we keep doing what we do, man, how could the love go? How could it? And then it did. It's okay. I'm not trying to be sad or anything. I'm just sharing. That's all. Bought our first house, got it for every dollar. Yeah, dude. When I met my fiance, it was not technically my wife, but when I met my fiance, it was almost 4 years ago. When we met, I was a general manager in the food industry in restaurants. I did like high-end catering and stuff, so I was making really good money. I owned my vehicle. It was like basically a brand new car. I owned it, paid it off. I owned my condo. I was still paying my condo off, but between HOA and my loan payment, our rent was only like $650 a month plus utilities. So under $1,000 for my own condo that I owned. It was crazy, dude. What are we talking about? Just anything, man. If you want to talk about anything specific, feel free to maybe bring it up in the chat. Just whatever, though. At the moment, I'm talking about just money and the past and what I used to do for a living and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure, dude. Duke, you know, I do regret it, but just know that if we ever find ourselves in that type of situation again, where there is a lot of love from the community and we're making more than enough money, where we actually have like an overflow of money, I will be doing something with that money. Whether it's day trading with stocks or whatever, we'll find something to do. And I say stock trading because I'm here all day, so I'm able to like study the trends every single day, and I'm very, very good with math, and I also have a pretty good gut instinct usually. I'm usually right about a lot of things. I'm usually pretty good about guessing things, so I think that by using being extremely active, using knowledge and just actually looking out there for stuff, plus, hello?
Hi.
Stizzy woke up.
Yeah. Can you bring me the food for a sec?
Yeah. I'm live right now.
I know. Hi.
That would be
No, I'm trying to sleep.
You couldn't fall back to sleep?
I didn't sleep at all. Here.
Love you.
Electric made a tail payment of $25.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Just now.
Oh. Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, electric.
Thank you.
Electric just. You sure that was now? Because they're not here.
Yeah.
Maybe they sent it before.
It's just something.
Oh. Maybe you just got the notification. Thank you. Yes, Stizzy is awake now, which means the live will not be too much longer. Stizzy she needs her beauty rest and she needs time to be beautiful. So, not many people like being on camera right after they wake up. Like, how would any of you feel if I woke you up? If I came up and I tapped you on the shoulder and I woke you up and I was live on YouTube and I put the camera in your face and I was like, hey, say something to the people. You'd probably be like, get out of my face. EP time. Yeah, we went to bed pretty early last night though. Like 10:30 or something. I think I was asleep by 11, so me getting up at like 6:30 I still got like 8 hours of sleep, just about. You wouldn't care, Tater? Are you sure? You sure about that? You wouldn't like the words? That's what I'm saying, dog. Most people wouldn't respond well to being on camera right after they wake up. But, thank you again, Electric, if you are here. I still don't know if you said that now, because Electric I think they were here earlier. I think they might have sent it early. I don't know, man. That just might have been the notification. I don't know. But thank you. If you can hear me, thank you. What's up, Ruben? Good morning, dude. Never go to sleep when there's a live. Acorn, I know, dude. We were in the live last night, and then here again today. That's what I'm saying, dude. Nobody likes being on that camera right after they wake up. Exactly, Death. At least most of you are honest. Tater's like, whatever, do it. I'm gonna take you up on that one day, Tater. When we're at a con one day, I'm gonna find out what hotel room you're in. I'm gonna pick lock your door. I'm gonna sneak into your hotel room while you're asleep and go live on YouTube and wake you up with the camera right in your face. And we'll see. We'll see how you react that day. We'll see. Yeah, what's up, Codex? I am live early in the morning. I've been live for a little over an hour, but creepy. Yeah, that's why I made sure to specify that it would either go live on YouTube. Like, I'm not trying to like break in and steal their stuff or like set up any like little baby dolls. So they wake up in a room filled with dolls. I'm not doing anything real creepy. I'm just going live on YouTube, dude. And Duke, it's all about the evidence, brother. If they can't prove it, they can't prove it, man. They can't prove it. I've been watching a lot of Dexter lately, dude. They're not finding nothing. They won't find my blood. They won't find my DNA. They won't find no fingerprints. Nothing, dude. No shoe prints. Nothing. But yeah, what's up, Codex? The storms here got a little crazy as well, but I think I slept through it pretty good. Today is actually supposed to be a really, really nice day. It's supposed to be like in the 60s and no rain today. But then after today, it's right back to the rain and the nonsense. So, yeah, I'm hoping today actually is a nice day out. That'd be great. That's what I'm saying, Tater. Dude, my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side, they had a pretty large house, and I used to go over there and spend the night sometimes when I was younger. And they would always like give me the option of sleeping on an air mattress in the living room, or I could sleep in the guest bedroom. But their guest bedroom was filled with like Cabbage Patch Kids dolls and Raggedy Ann dolls and there's another really like American Baby or something like that. It was like 3 main brands of dolls. They were all really creepy, and they were all around the room, everywhere. I mean, she even had like this giant dresser thing that went up to the ceiling, and it was like 6 inches between the top of the dresser and the ceiling. She even had them up in that little crack up there. I mean, they were everywhere. It was bad, dude. You wake up and you see all those dolls, and it's like, I swear I saw one move one time. One of my worst memories is like a young child. I swear I saw one move. That room made me really uncomfortable. I didn't like it in there at all. Bad vibes. Child-sized doll. Probably. I don't remember how big the biggest one was. It's just a lot. Dolls everywhere, man. That's all I remember. Creepy. Bad, weird vibes. What do you think about America? Well, are American Girl dolls creepy? There was a couple creepy ones, man. It was like Raggedy Ann dolls, Cabbage Patch Kids, and yeah, American Girl dolls. There's like multiple different brands of creepy dolls. A Jibby doll? I'm not making a Jibby doll, bruh. I'm making a Jibby plushie that's not creepy. Multitasking is hard. It can be. Yeah, dolls are usually pretty creepy, for real. I don't really see too many dolls that I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'd get that for my child if I had one. No. They're all like uncanny valley type of deal. Like, they don't look right. Tater, that's crazy. I'm sure Stizzy would love it if that happened, though. Dude, if Stizzy's Timberwolf came to life and started following her everywhere she went, that would make her day. She would actually be so happy. Little Jibby? Yeah, dude, like a plushie, though. Like a plushie, not a doll. Like, what would a doll version of Jibby look like? Like a human-like doll with Jibby-inspired makeup or something and horns? Like, what would that look like? That'd be weird, dude. What's up, Calix? I have good news for you. Today is supposed to be in the 60s and a little cloudy, but no rain. So I should be all good to spray paint the dyno, the double-headed dyno, and do all that for you today. So I'll be able to give you some updates later on. Have a good day, Tater. We will, Acorn. 100% we're going to have Stizzy and Jib... I can't talk, man. Stizzy and Jibbers. I forgot what my own name was. We're going to have plushies with them, for sure, one day. If we were in a position right now, we would reach out to there's some company out there that, like, it's like a pre-order thing. You sign up with them, and then if you can have a certain amount of people buy your plushies in a certain amount of time, then they actually make it and stock it. So we would do that, but it's a lot. I think you have to sell, like, 300 or 500 plushies or something. Like, you have to get hundreds of sales in, like, 30 days, and there's just no way that we could do that. There's just no way. I know all of you guys say you want plushies really bad, but they're not very cheap, and it's only a 30-day thing. So, again, if we were to sign up with that company and do that, we would have to sell hundreds of plushies in the first 30 days. If we don't, a minimum of 300 or so. Exactly. So that's why I'm like, if we don't sell all of them, then everybody's going to get refunded, and then all we get left with is a bunch of disappointed people who thought they were going to get plushies. So I'm like, I don't even want to give you guys that false idea that we can do it, because we can't yet. We're not at that level, guys. If we had a bunch of money, we would maybe find a plushie maker and partner with an individual person who can make us plushies instead. But we don't have the money for that. We can't even afford to get a plushie for us to have like at all, you know. Acorn, we would love to have plushies, dog, but we can't. It takes money to get that stuff. I still haven't even made a single dollar on this live. How do you think we're gonna sell 300 plushies in a month? That's 10 plushies per day. You think people are really gonna buy 10 of our plushies every single day, but not donate $1 to our stream? There's actually no way that would be possible. I'm sorry, guys. If we had the money, I would sign up with them and buy all the plushies myself just to make sure. But you know, I don't see any way people are going to be buying our plushies if they won't even donate $1. I don't think that'll happen. I wish, though. One day we will, though. One day. Maybe when we hit 100,000 subscribers, we'll try and hit them up. And we'll, like, do a thing where, to celebrate getting 100,000 subs, we want everybody to go buy our plushies and try to help us make it a reality. Maybe we'll do a huge push when we hit 100K. We'll be like, yo, please, guys, please, please, please. I think everything will be a lot different by then. 25. That was a payment, though. That's not a donation, but I do accept it, though. I'm here to make any kind of money I can. It doesn't matter how it happens. Thank you, Calix, for the Canadian $2 donation. We really appreciate it. Now, I can no longer say I haven't even made $1. All thanks to Calix. Thank you so much. This hand heart is just for you. Right here. Now put it on my brain instead of my heart. Canadians be like, bruh, you know what, Calix? With the state of the world right now, and you being a Canadian and us being American, I appreciate that you still support us. I hope that you know that the actions of our president and all of his knuckleheads around him don't mean anything for us. We don't feel that way, dog. We don't feel that way. We appreciate it a lot, Calix. Thank you. Thank you very much. We try. We might even become your Canadian neighbors. Depending on how everything happens, we might take our happy butts up to Canada and live up there. For real, dude. I don't even know, like, anything about Canada, for real. I just know it's cold. And huge. Canada's big as heck. It's cold and big. Some people speak French. I'll be right back. Bon just got out of her cage, of course, just like she does every single day. Be right back. What's wrong with you, Dora? Sorry, everybody. Be right back. Happy here. She got out and she went to the side of her thing, like to her cage. She has like a small crack around the edge of her cage in the wall, so she likes to get out. Try and get in that little crack, so then we can't get her. That Bon, bro. That Bon. Be prepared for cold weather. Bro, we grown up in northern Ohio our whole lives. We're prepared. Oh, we're prepared. Cough sneezes. That's so true, Duke. Feel a lot better so far. Really? You feeling better today? That's good. That's really good news. I was just telling the chat earlier. I really hope we get better in the next day or two. How cold does it have to be before you call it cold weather? I would say, for like growing up in Ohio in our area, for it to be cold, I would say like under like 42. 42 and under is like cold, I would say. I'm good. Yeah, for sure, Stidley. I'm hoping that all that spit and stuff mostly got out of you yesterday and that your body didn't build up a whole lot more overnight. And there's certain areas of Canada that aren't as cold as other areas, but in general, Canada is quite cold just because of it being like northern on the hemisphere. So, you know, there's not anywhere in Canada that's like just like Florida. Like there's 0 places in Canada that are like that. There is no like palm tree paradise down there, or up there I should say. It does suck, but I think that like if you find somewhere that's not like totally freezing all year round and it's like they get decent summers and stuff, it could be alright. I think it could be okay. Canada would be warm. I mean, that's true. That's true. There's just not that much stuff on the southern hemisphere. Like, if you think about it, stuff also starts to get really cold when you go south. But land doesn't usually stretch as far south. Like, for example, the top of Canada is a lot closer to the North Pole than the bottom of Africa is to the South Pole. If you took a boat off of the coast of South Africa and you started going south, eventually you would hit waters that are so cold and rigid and freezing that you wouldn't be able to like probably even make it to the south like landmass and all. Like you just couldn't. But yeah, there's a lot more landmass up north than south. So yeah, it's free compared to here. Like, I mean, people in the United States, we pay a lot of taxes as well, and we don't really get anything. So America's super cheap. I don't. You're being sarcastic. I see. Okay, Duke, I thought you were being for real. You're being sarcastic. Okay, I got you. What's up, Leo the Lion? Hello. And mornings are not, I don't know if they're the best. I don't mind mornings though. It'd be great if I had like more money. I could have like woke up and went and got me an Egg McMuffin and a caramel coffee and came back and went live after that. That would have set my morning off. I got you, Duke, dude. I was reading what you were saying, and I was like, there's no way, dude. Duke seems normal. Like, everything they say usually makes sense. I was like, there's no way that you're being for real about that. You gotta be trolling, dog. That's me, though. And my mom. My mom has, like, fibromyalgia and a bunch of other problems, and some of her medicine is a lot of money, dude. If my mom didn't have a good job or she made a lot of money, I don't know what she would do. She's got a lot of problems, man. Like, just nerve problems and stuff. And of course, Duke. So I'll share a little something. I'm not trying to be TMI or gross or anything, but I have I have hernias, like a couple hernias throughout my body, including like a hiatal hernia, which is like a hernia in your stomach. I have a lot of health problems. I have like scatterclonic diverticulosis, a bunch of stuff, and I like lose a lot of blood. A lot of times when I'm like on the toilet, I like lose a lot of blood. I'm talking cups and cups of blood. It used to be so bad that I would have to like take naps every single day for several hours because I was just totally drained of energy. I have like no energy. I'm still losing blood regularly, and I have no health insurance, no money. So I've been bleeding now regularly for like over 2 years actually. Because not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before that, I got upper endoscopy and colonoscopy with the help of my mom. She helped pay for it, or helped give me a loan rather, so I could pay her back. But I had to get an upper endoscopy and colonoscopy. In other words, they shoved the camera, you know, down there, and they also shoved the camera down my throat at the same time. I had 2 cameras going in my body at the same time. And then they found even more stuff, and then I couldn't do anything about it because I still have no money, no health care. Like, I need so much help at the hospital and doctors, but I can't get any of it because we have no money. Like, I really need a lot of help, but we have no money, man. So, it is what it is, man. I have like polyps in my stomach and stuff. Like, after I got my double operation, they told me I needed to get CAT scans and further testing because my gallbladder could potentially be infected and need to be removed. And I never was able to get that testing, and that was over a year ago. So, like, I'm telling you, man, I've got so many problems, dude. I really, really, really need to go to the doctors and get a lot of stuff done. But, you know. Gonna be ending the live in a minute or two. Since Dizzy woke up, you know, I'm sure she doesn't want to be on camera since she just woke up. So I'm gonna end the live. I'm not sure how I'd stay live now that she's up. But I'm just hoping that we can, you know, my friend has a vaccine. Yeah, isn't it crazy though? Love you too, Stizzy. I'm glad she's feeling a lot better though today. You guys would be shocked at how much blood I lose for real. Like, it's not that much anymore, but guys, I still have pictures. I used to take pictures just in case I died or anything. I wanted people to know what was happening and why I died. Like, the amount of blood I was losing every day was, like, actually shocking. It's, like, more blood than people would even, like, think that they have in their bodies. It's kind of crazy. It was so bad. If anybody wants to see, I still have the pictures. I could send you a picture of like a stupid amount of blood. And that was just one bathroom visit from one day. Sometimes I'd lose that much blood multiple times a day, and I would get so concerned. I like considered going to the hospital multiple times. Yeah, Leo, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I really am. It's so unfortunate how many people need healthcare, and I was just watching a video yesterday about there's like some a military hospital ship that sails around the world and gives people treatment and stuff, which I will say is great. That's cool. However, we don't even do that for our own people here in the country. You know what I mean? Like, how is the military gonna go around and like give people in like wherever, like just random any country in the world? They just go around the world giving people free operations and free treatment and stuff. And I'm just over here like, man, I can't even go to the doctor, period. I can't even go sit down in an appointment, let alone get surgery for free. I can't get any type of help. But they're over there giving whoever the heck wants whatever the heck. Like, dude, America is so messed up, man. Literally does not care about their own people at all, dude. It's crazy. Acorn, please go to bed, dog. Yeah, it's really crazy. Also, like, so many homeless veterans and veterans with problems and stuff. It's like, you know, it's just messed up, dude. Our country does not care at all about its people, like, at all. Especially nowadays, man. Now, you know, who in charge, dude. It's crazy. We were the British. Yeah, Star, I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of people have a ton of problems, and it's, you know, for real, man, the government just doesn't seem to care. It's like if you can't pay them money, then you're dead. They literally will let you die. I mean, there's actually homeless veterans on the street right now that put in years and years of military service for their country. They're on the street right now dying because they have health problems and they can't get a job because of those health problems, and they don't have any family left to help take care of them, and boom, they just sit out there and rot away. And it's like, that's what our country does for the people who like live here, man. It's pretty messed up, dude. I really hate it. That sucks, random gay furry. I'm sorry. Hope you feel better soon, dude. Anyway, any final comments before I end the live? No, they genuinely don't care about anything. It's pretty obvious, that's all I have to say. I mean, what country lets their citizens die of preventable causes? None. All first world countries, meaning developed countries, take care of their citizens. Every single one. All of them, man. All the countries in Europe, you know, massive parts of Asia, all these big countries, all have universal health care and take care of their citizens, except for America. But then people want to try and find a way and be like, well, it's just America. Well, America's doing it different than the rest of the world. Maybe it's not a good idea. Yeah, Duke, I mean, I can see that. We are new to Toledo. We didn't live here back in the day, so we never got to see what it was like when it was popping. But obviously, Toledo used to be huge. There's so much abandoned stuff here now. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, Leo, I believe it. It's pretty crazy they put a price like that on people's lives. Also, what else is crazy is that a lot of the medicine that is over here in the United States that costs like $5,000 or thousands of dollars, that same medicine is available in Mexico and other countries like that where it's not really as regulated for actually a fraction of the cost. For example, insulin for diabetes. You can buy it over the counter in Mexico, and I believe it's, I don't want to say an exact number, but it's, I believe, like a couple bucks. Here in the States, insulin is, can't even afford it. Anyway, we'll catch everybody later. Probably maybe do another live later today, but we'll see you then. If anybody's interested in any type of commission or art or fursuit commission or anything, just hit me up.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. It's Dizzy.